All right, here we go. He lives, he gets it, then he's heal blocked, then it's doubled. You still get f***ed on this side. This side f***ing sucks. Holy sh**. What's up, guys? So today we're going to talk about which side is better for PvP. It's the right side. Now before people start preparing to argue in the comments that that's just like your opinion, man, I can confidently say with 100% certainty that the right side is better. In fact, it's a lot better. It's not even close. So in just a minute I will show you definitively why that is, but first I want to explain how we got here. So I've been playing a lot of PvP, and as a result we've been doing a lot of theory crafting. We started to hit some roadblocks when wondering about how certain passives interact. Things like how Loki's passive applying stealth would interact with War Machine's passive, which applies taunt, since both of those actions take effect when someone is dropped below 50% health. It didn't help that when I would ask my Discord server or stream chat how they've noticed the interaction play out, someone would swear up and down that they always see it occur in a specific order, and then someone else would jump in and swear that they always see it happen a different way. So I went ahead and did some testing, like a proper people's whale, and I'm going to share what we found. We also tested Yo-Yo's passive against Human Torches, Pyro's passive against Crystals, as well as against Hulks, and just for fun, we also tested Pyro's passive when teamed up with Graviton. So we'll start with Loki's passive against War Machines. Loki's passive applies stealth to any ally Asgardian who drops below 50% health. War Machine applies taunt to enemies who drop below 50% health, and taunting takes you out of stealth. So the question we set out to answer was, does Loki counter War Machine, or does War Machine counter Loki? And the answer we got was that Foxnext counters the players. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so we see the War Machine ult here, and then you can see Loki gets a taunt and then it's gone and now he's in stealth. But the taunt appeared, which means that the taunt was removed when he was put into stealth. You can see it here with the Falcon basic on Loki. There's the double tap, and you see the taunt appear, and then it disappears. Here's the same thing against Thor. There's the taunt, and it's removed by stealth. I'd say that's pretty conclusive. So as you can see, Asgardians get the advantage here. When War Machine applies his taunt, they immediately get thrown into stealth, nice and safe. Makes sense after all, Asgardians are the newer, better team. But just to be thorough, we tested the same matchup, but with the teams on opposite sides. Now, on the other side of the field, you see, obviously the stealth icon appears above Heimdall's head, and then it disappears because the taunt showed up, which took him out of stealth. Again, Falcon basic, and you can see Sif goes into stealth, gets the stealth icon, and it vanishes because she has taunt. Here again with the rescue basic. Just like the other times, stealth icon shows up, there's the taunt, pulls him right out of stealth. And that's when we discovered something interesting. Foxnext designed the game to favor the AI. Now that should come as a surprise to no one. The AI is bad and needs all the help it can get. That doesn't bother me at all. What does bother me though, is that they overlooked this when they rolled out PvP. Now it's not the AI that gets the advantage here, it's the player who takes the AI's place. So just to clear this up now, there is no way to guarantee getting either side. It doesn't matter who issues the challenge, it's a 50-50 coin flip for who is on which side. However, the side you are on during the draft is the side you will be on during the match. So you will know right away if you're going to be on the player side or the winner side. So now we had to think about other passive interactions they may have overlooked. Is this an isolated incident? Well, it turns out it's not. Let's take a look at an interaction between two very common PvP characters, Human Torch and Yo-Yo. Human Torch's passive flips 2 negative effects into positive effects at the start of his turn. Yo-Yo applies offense down to an enemy at the start of their turn. So does Yo-Yo reduce Johnny's damage or unintentionally enhance it? Who counters who? Well, again, the answer we found is that Fox Next counters the players. Now you can clearly see here that Johnny is getting offense downed. His passive doesn't even seem to be triggering because it's not recognizing that there are any debuffs on him. We'll take a look at another instance of this happening here. And again, no passive proc whatsoever. I mean, he clearly wants to be offense downed. That time it showed flame on and then offense down. For posterity, let's swap sides and run it back. Now what we're seeing here is the offense down being applied, and then his passive is clearly flipping it. You can see the offense down here, and then it disappears, and the offense up is all that's there. So if he's clearing it, he's flipping it. We'll take another look here, and you can see offense down procs first, and then flame on. And we'll look one more time and you'll see the exact same thing. Offense down here, he flips it, flame on. Now that one's pretty cheese. What else did they miss? Next up, we take a look at Pyro's passive when teamed up with Magneto against Hulk. So Pyro's passive when paired with Magneto causes him to apply heal block to an enemy when they drop below 50% health. Hulk's passive states that when he drops below 25% health, he gains death proof and clears all negative effects. Now just for funsies, I asked that they throw in Graviton for one of the tests just to see how he would interact with Pyro. Graviton's passive extends the duration of all negative effects on a target when they drop below 50% health. Now to be fair, this one will almost never actually happen in PvP. We just wanted to see if we could find more proof that player side sucks. We did. So here you're going to see Black Bolt specials Hulk, and then you're going to see Pyro apply heal block. Graviton actually does extend it, which is cool, and then Hulk's passive kicks in, he gets the death proof, and he clears all negative effects. So here you can see it in the slow-mo. There's the heal block. There's the heal block +1 from Graviton, and then there's the Hulk passive, and it's gone. That's rough. At least we confirmed that Graviton will in fact extend Pyro's heal blocks, so that's cool. How do you suppose this went with Pyro on the winner's side? Now we're gonna see player side Hulk take the exact same hit. There's the Black Bolt special, except this time his passive kicks in, death proof and cleanse, and then he gets heal blocked by Pyro, which is extended by Graviton. Stuck with the debuff. There's the damage. There's the speed bar fill, the death proof, the cleanse, and then you see the heal block show up, then you see heal block +1. I'd say at this point it's pretty definitive. Player side sucks, AI side for the win. Now I want to point out we did test one other set of passives, and this one actually remained consistent on both sides. That was Crystal's passive against the same Pyro Magneto combo from the previous test. Crystal's passive states that when an ally in human falls below 50% health, she heals them for a percentage of her max health and then clears 2 of their negative effects. Here's a player side Pyro applying heal block. So here you'll see the Juggernaut basic, which is going to drop her below 50% health. There's the heal, there's the cleanse, and finally the heal block. You'll see it here. There's the heal, there's the cleanse, and then there's the heal block. Crystal is clearly going first. You'll see the same thing here with the Magneto special. Drops her below half, there's the heal, there's the cleanse, finally the heal block. Heal, cleanse, heal block. And here's the same interaction from the other side. This time AI side Pyro has the same luck. There's the heal, there's the cleanse, and then there is the heal block on Miss Marvel. Heal, cleanse, heal block. Same thing when using the Magneto special on Crystal here. You see the heal, you see the cleanse, and then finally the heal block. So it looks like in this particular instance, Crystal just always goes first. So kudos to Crystal for staying consistent. So that's what I wanted to show everyone today. Now, before people get irrationally mad at FoxNext for rigging PvP, I want to be clear that I don't think they intended this at all. I think they originally designed the game to give the AI what little advantages they could, which is fair considering it's playing against real players. They just overlooked these interactions when they launched Sync PvP. Also, to be fair, they made it very clear that Sync PvP is still in its beta, and they deliberately weren't launching the mode with rewards attached to it until they could iron out any bugs just like these. So hopefully now FoxNext are aware and they can get this fixed for everyone quickly. I guess the people who've accused me of working for FoxNext were right, in a way. It turns out, apparently, I'm part of their QA team. They just keep forgetting to send me a check.